Hello, I am Dr. Tiina Meder, dermatologist and founder of Meder skincare brand. And welcome to your training session. I will be speaking about professional Meder skincare. So the future of professional skincare is Meder Beauty Clinics treatment. We have 6 of them, and all of them, as you see, have a very special packaging. I am using this medical grade single-use packaging for multiple reasons. Because it is pharmaceutical standard, that's how we can keep our professional product sterile with no contact with an air. What does it mean? Then our product stay active all the time. Also, it is pre-dosed. What is extremely important, because being dermatologist myself and having more than 20 years experience in the real skincare with real patients, I know that no one is using measuring spoons. I'm sorry. That's my experience. I've been training people in 43 countries over the world, and I've seen same story everywhere. You have this measure spoon, you use it once, and from the second time you have impressions and you understand better than spoon or balance or whatever else. So I pre-dosed all products to get the right dosage for every patient, to be able to guarantee it, because dosage defines the effect. Also, it is very clean, and our professional treatments is coming in the single dosage products, 6 steps. So duration of the treatment, it is 45 minutes. It is perfect lunchtime treatment. If you want, you can add some devices. I will speak about it at the end of our training session. You can add your massage technique, so it can be a little bit longer, like 1 hour, maybe 1 hour, 15 minutes. But it is still very short and very efficient treatment. And in our modern world, it is extremely important, because people don't come to the clinic for 3 hours anymore. When you can offer 45 minutes, 1 hour efficient treatment, people will come to you easily. Also, we have special clinic protocols to integrate all machine technique devices that you have in your clinic. It can be dermabrasion, it can be microcurrent therapy, it can be light therapy, or some kind of thermal energy assisted treatment. All of them is absolutely possible to combine with each of our professional treatments. And everything is coming in the ready-to-use 5 weeks course set of treatment. So when you are buying 1 box of treatment, you are equipped for the full course of treatment for 1 patient, or you just offer it 1 by 1 in your clinic. Technically, when you have 6 boxes of our treatment, you have everything you need for 30 patients. And it is not a big investment. So for me, it's kind of perfect treatment I created for myself when I practice. And I'm happy to know that now we have more than 2,000 clinics over the world and more than 35 countries over the world in 2024 who are performing our Meder facials and offer it to their patients. And last but not least, all of our treatments are safe for pregnant and breastfeeding women. My principle that if something is not safe enough to be applied on the skin on the pregnancy, I will never use it. No ingredients, no formulations, no ready products. If it is not safe for pregnant women, it is not safe for people. So all of our products, all of our treatments are absolutely safe. You can offer that to your pregnant breastfeeding patients easily, guaranteed. So we have 6 of professional treatments coming in this nice boxes. So when you have 6 of them, it looks like a perfect, beautiful Meder professional library. First, it is Myo-Fix, mimic wrinkle control. It is a treatment which was the very first in our range. We launched the brand in 2009 with only one product, professional Myo-Fix set. And it was a success, which helped us to build the whole brand, professional range and home care range. Another one, my personal favorite, Lipo-Oval depuffing face slimming treatment. I love this sculpted face effect, so I created the treatment literally anti-cellulite treatment, but for the face and the neck. Third one, Red-Apax, the most popular treatment amongst dermatologists, because it is the favorite treatment for rosacea patients. It works beautifully for everyone prone to redness. For all of you patients with sensitive or sensitized skin. And also, obviously, it is a perfect treatment for pregnant and breastfeeding women because their skin is fragile and very often it is sensitive. Eu-Seb, our first in the world prebiotic acne therapy, which we launched in 2013, updated a few times since that, and it is probably still the most efficient prebiotic acne therapy in the whole world. And finally, 2 of classic treatment, Arma-Lift and Hydra-Fill. Arma-Lift, it is an anti-aging treatment, but not just an anti-aging treatment. It is a real age-well treatment, which helps to reduce hormone changes of the skin and all age-related changes to prolong the active life of skin cells. And Hydra-Fill, it is 3-dimensional deep skin hydration, our biggest bestseller, and with the longest list of A-list celebrity. That's a treatment which was used to prepare beautiful Hollywood stars for red carpets in movie festivals in London, Venice, and even for academic work in Met Gala. So it's a treatment which beautifies your skin immediately. So everything covered, right? You will ask me where is the brightening treatment, and I will answer. We launched brightening skincare range in 2024, but we don't have professional brightening treatment yet, maybe. But Arma-Lift treatment and Hydra-Fill treatment, they have kind of prominent brightening skin effect. And they are suitable for all skin types, all ages, all genders, and all skin colors. So you can offer them as a brightening skincare as well. How you perform our Meder professional treatments? When I worked in the big corporate brands, and I did it for years, management been saying to me many times, Tina, you simplify things too much. So when I launched my own Meder brand, I simplified things as much as I can. So the technique of the treatment, it's extremely easy. You'll have no problem to memorize it because it's nothing to memorize. 6 steps. First step, cleanser. Second step, probiotic exfoliation. Third step, antioxidant serum. Skin preparation. It's extremely important. It takes 15 minutes, and it is the same for 5 of 6 of our treatment. The difference only for rosacea treatment, because for age-well treatment, hydration, face slimming, wrinkles treatment, acne treatment, we increase the permeability of the skin. We are trying to achieve the better penetration, but the sensitive skin and rosacea skin is already over-permeable. So with this Red-Apax treatment, we are using specific sensitive skin cleanser, sensitive skin exfoliation technique, and sensitive antioxidant serum. It is an only difference, but 3 steps are the same. That's the most important 15 minutes of your treatment. So please don't hurry up when you perform it. After, we are going to the targeted impact for active serum, the most concentrated product of the whole range. And it will be different for each kind of treatment, obviously. Myo-Fix for wrinkle treatment, Eu-Seb for anti-acne treatment, and so on. And when you apply the concentrate, you apply the specific targeted care masks following the concentrate. It will be number 5, you put the mask, and you leave the mask on the skin for 20-25 minutes. It is a perfect time to add some devices treatment. It can be microcurrent therapy, it can be ultrasound therapy, it can be the light therapy, because our masks, they're transparent for LED light, and they are perfect conductive gel for microcurrent and ultrasound therapy as well. And when you take off the mask, you protect the skin, you apply the final product, the moisturizer, which can be different for each kind of treatment. And it protects your skin for what we call exposome. Exposome, it is all kind of environmental damage. It is not a sunblock. It is not a sunscreen, so there are no sun filters. So please, if your client leaves the room in the sunny times of the day, and if it is not the evening, please apply the sunscreen or ask your client to apply sunscreen. I suppose it will be 50+ sunscreen because we are skincare therapists. We are dermatologists, so we are always asked for maximum level of protection. So let's discuss all treatment one by one. Let's start with my all-time favorite, Myo-Fix treatment. Why Myo-Fix? Because it is created for mimic wrinkle control. And myo in Greek means muscles. So we control muscles, we fix muscles. And it is an ideal treatment for expression lines on the forehead. It is an ideal treatment for crow's-feet lines, for glabellar lines, famous or infamous 11 wrinkles. But also you can use this treatment for nasolabial folds if they are created by expression and not by the dental problem, and first string upper lips wrinkles. So all kinds of wrinkles created by dynamic of facial muscles are perfect for Myo-Fix treatment. How it works? That's the science behind the Myo-Fix. And you can see all our products here in line. And surprise, everything is numbered. 1 is a cleanser, 2 is exfoliation, 3 is antioxidant energy serum. Myo-Fix concentrate is number 4. Here you see number 5 mask and protective moisturizer, which you will use at the end of the treatment. All products are here. We are using most powerful peptides for mimic wrinkles control, neuromodulative peptides, which blocks the facial muscles activity. It partially paralyzes facial muscles. It's not like a botulinum toxin, which has this toxicity, so it paralyzes muscles completely. Peptides, they're not toxin. So it's toxin-free wrinkles treatment. But peptides are able to intervene in the neuromuscular connection without breaking it completely. It just fakes it. And when it fakes it, it makes your muscles a little bit lazy. So they cannot contract completely. They contract in the deep, but your skin stays safe and smooth. What are results of this treatment? We have a lot of research, and actually neuromodulative peptides, they are one of the best science-backed ingredients. They are cosmeceutical classes of ingredients because we have a lot of scientific evidence behind it. So, mimic wrinkles and expression lines will be smoother shortly after the very first treatment, but it will not be complete results. It will look better. After the first treatment, you will achieve about 30% of effect, which you can get after the full course of treatment. To get the full results, to relax muscles completely, and to get long-lasting results, you should perform 5 treatments in 5 weeks. If it is absolutely impossible to make your client come to the clinic every week for the 5 times, now people, they're so busy, right? And it became so difficult to get people in the clinic for 5 weeks in a row. If it is completely impossible, you can perform this treatment once in a few weeks or once in a month, but please recommend to use active targeted Myo-Fix home care for every day in between treatments. Also, it's proven efficacy for reduction of facial wrinkles and crinkles. Sometimes it's not a complete elimination when the wrinkles are deeper than 7 milliliters, because it is how deep we can get these peptides. But for mimic wrinkles of first, second, and third class, most of the time, it's largely enough. So it is a reduction of wrinkles. It's not a visual diminishment of wrinkles like people can get with other topical solutions. Our concentrated masks, they are so highly concentrated, probably the most concentrated product in the whole market. We are using 20% of neuromodulating peptides in our concentrate. So be sure the wrinkles will be reduced, not only diminished. And also, this treatment demonstrated potentiating effect on the botulinum toxin treatment. So you can offer it for your botulinum toxin patients as well to enlarge the space between injections, because it is important. If you offer botulinum toxin injections too often, it can create the secondary intolerance for the injection and reduce the efficiency of the injectables. But if you can offer the injections like once in 6 months, in 8 months, or even longer, and perform Myo-Fix treatment and offer Myo-Fix home care in between, you are gold. People will love you. People will come to you. And also, it's not only about wrinkles. It moisturizes the skin, it improves the elasticity of the skin, and it slows down the skin aging. So it's not only about the wrinkles, it's all about the global anti-age effect. And have a look on these results. Thanks to Mia Bella Beauty Salon from Australia, we have this amazing result. I love these pictures because I love to show that you can offer Myo-Fix treatment at every age. Look, in 5 weeks' time, you can get amazing results. If you can get it in 1 hour, like they did, with kind of sun-damaged skin, with deep wrinkles, just imagine what you can have in 5 weeks. We have a lot of before and after photos, so you can ask your distributor's office, you can ask your manager, and they provide you this. And we have 2 products to offer for the home care, to maximize results and also to help people who cannot come to the clinic for 5 weeks in a row. It is a Myo-Fix concentrate, almost the same, which we are using in the professional setting, but a little bit less active, because all best things we keep for our treatments room, right? And our awarded Myo-Fix mask, which calms down all this tension of facial muscles and make you feel much more relaxed and happy, maybe even more happy than you feel inside. So please offer it to your patients, and just remember about the difference between Myo-Fix treatment and the Botox injections. it is very important to discuss with your patients because everything is about expectation. When your patients' expectations are in the right place, they will be happy. But if they have this wrong expectation, like you are fairy godmother who can change them completely, you are in problem. So, please pay attention. Injections make muscles completely paralyzed. Myo-Fix treatment paralyzes the muscles partially, only in the superficial part. So you can go in the deep like 5-7 milliliters. It's totally possible because peptides are very small molecules, and we create a special condition with our skin preparation because we have highly efficient cleansing, exfoliation, and antioxidant serum, increasing the permeability of the skin in more than 50%. And it creates a condition for peptides to penetrate deep, but still not so deep to paralyze it completely. So the face looks natural. It just doesn't have wrinkles anymore. Another point, then patient can frown. If they try it, I can frown. I use this product for 15 years, so I still can frown, but until 52 years, I didn't develop any kind of visible wrinkles on my forehead. And that's the point. You can stay out of wrinkles and keep your face emotional. Also, with injectables, you will see results faster, in 3-5 days after injections. With Myo-Fix treatment, you will see 30% of all possible results until the first treatment, but you need this 5 weeks to install results in the whole, to get the whole global effect. But it is a good thing too, because you restore not only skin elasticity, you not only get rid of wrinkles, you restore the skin natural barrier, you restore the skin resilience. So in 5 weeks time, not only forehead looks different, all face and neck looks much better. But stability is clearly on our side, because injectables getting effect for 3.5-4 months, and after 5 weeks of Myo-Fix treatment, you can count on 6 months, at least some lucky people keep it until 1 year, and the effect is cumulative. So if you continue to use Myo-Fix concentrate at home, at least a few times a week, you can keep results, I don't say forever, but at least for 15 years like I do. Also, that's no age restrictions. It is no side effects. It is suitable for all skin types, for all ages, for all genders, and it is safe to use for pregnant and breastfeeding women. And that's a total improvement of the skin appearance. And injections, they don't do it, right? So, my second one, called Lipo-Oval. Lipo, coming from the fat. So it's all about the fat tissue, about the volume of fat cells, and about the water, the puffiness, the water retention in cells and in the intracellular space, in the dermis and even in the subdermis. Yes, we can go there. We are using really small and innovative ingredients, including very special peptides that can penetrate in the very deep layers of dermis and can eliminate the excess of the water and can help to control the fat synthesis and just change this balance to activate the fat reduction, which we call lipolysis, when the fat is dissolved, and block synthesis and activate the reduction of fat. So we eliminate the fat, we eliminate the water, and it's hardly backed by the science. I got here some very interesting research for you to read. And thanks to our colleague from Japan, who discovered that the most important things about the fat cells, about the adipocytes, that they are absolutely connected to fibroblasts in the dermis. And it is the direct connection. When adipocytes starting to collect more fat and become more voluminous, more round, it's signalizing to fibroblasts into the dermis, stop produce collagen, stop produce elastin, I need space, I need a room. And fibroblasts, they're starting to produce less of collagen, which leads to loss of elasticity. I'm sorry. But we can reverse this process. When you can make fat cells, adipocyte, reduce the volume, it's signalizing to fibroblasts, produce more collagen. I don't need this room anymore. And our skin is absolutely miraculously able to produce more collagen, responding to this signal. So that's the whole idea. We make our fat cells reduce the volume and signal to fibroblasts to boost collagen synthesis. So we have two in one. We reduce puffiness, we reduce volume, but also we boost collagen synthesis. So we improve skin elasticity. And you look not only a little bit slimmer and more sculpted, you look younger. Your skin has more energy and your skin is firm and tonified. Once again, 6 steps, easy, everything is numbered. In the concentrate, we are using niacinamides to activate the circulation, which is crucial for elimination of the excess of the water. We are using 3% of caffeine, which is scientifically proven to be efficient to reduce the fat volume of adipocytes. Also, we are using very new ingredient called Slim Excess. It is peptide-based substances derived from red algae, so perfectly natural, and it's really changed this adipostate balance, so it blocks the synthesis of fat and dynamically and very actively stimulates the elimination of fat from fat cells. And also another peptide to boost collagen synthesis and also calm down the skin because it is an active process. And also is mask based on all natural miracles like centella, green tea, horse chestnut, wild yam, which is hormone-like for our skin, and also estin and another substances stimulating the skin tonus, elasticity, and very efficiently eliminating the excess of the water. If you feel like you are puffy in the morning, nothing is better than Lipo-Oval mask to make you look like yesterday you did not party at all. So, life hack to notice. And this treatment, you can see the results. Once again, I just love to show results after the one session because obviously we have global results, more of results after 5 weeks. But it is so important to show the difference to your patients when they came to the clinic and when they leave the clinic. They should leave the clinic looking better. It's what makes them come back. If you cannot show this difference, it doesn't work. And unfortunately, many of traditional cosmetic treatments, they are less efficient. They are showing just the small changes in the skin texture. We can show the real difference, not only in the skin texture, but much deeper. We can show how your face should like when it is healthier and when it's just skin created this perfect channel for active substances to interact with skin cells and with another tissues. And once again, couple of home care products. Concentrate and mask. Concentrate we recommend to use on the daily basis, day and night, 5 weeks in a row, or 10 weeks if you want it. And mask we offer just once a week for the weekly care, like intense weekly care. You can know more about concentrated mask when you will watch your home care training session. But Lipo-Oval, once again, awarded treatment, and we use concentrated mask in the professional treatment, but still more active. Third treatment, Red-Apax. When we are out of Red-Apax, even for short period of time, it creates such a buzz because it is the most popular treatment among dermatologists in the whole world. More than 400 dermatologists in the United Kingdom only recommend the Red-Apax treatment for their rosacea patients because it really helps to calm down the skin quickly in a few days' time, because it's based on global approach. We decrease the skin permeability first and foremost. It is very important to close this door and to stop this constant sensitization of the rosacea-prone skin or redness-prone skin. We calm down the nervous system, so it is a neurotherapy for your skin. We bind specific receptors involved to the skin redness. So we go deeper the skin capillary. We interact with nervous system because the redness, it is a nervous system condition. It is not only the skin condition. Also, we decrease the expression of toll-like receptors of first type. It's vanilloid receptors, if you know what I mean. And there are a lot of interesting articles about the physiology of rosacea and redness, which clearly shows that we've been wrong about rosacea for a long time. It is mostly the nervous system condition manifesting into the skin. So we should go from the nervous system to the skin. And it restores the skin microbiome because the microbiome is absolutely essential for skin sensitivity. And rosacea skin has really different microbiome from the healthy skin. So when you restore the healthy skin microbiome, your microfriends, beneficial bacteria, viruses, and even fungi, they do a lot of work for you. It's like outsourcing work to someone. We are delegating when we use probiotics and prebiotics in this treatment. And it suppresses the inflammation very quickly. You will see the massive improvement after the first treatment and in the first week time. The whole idea of rosacea treatment came to me when I listened to Professor Laurent Misery, who is world-renowned specialist in the skin sensitivity and skin redness. And once he told that skin and brain are embryological siblings missing each other. Skin is the peripheral external reflection of the nervous system, because in the embryo life, skin and nervous system have been the same organ called the ectoderm, and they never lost this connection between them. So it's still the same organ, just one part of the organ. It is inside of our body, making us the nervous communication between cells, tissues, and organs all together, and creating this miracle like a human brain. And another part of this organ is covering and protecting our body, and we call it the skin. So when you interact with the skin, you interact with the nervous system. And when you have some skin condition which is so clearly related to nervous system, you treat it in different way. You treat it by neurotherapy. Here we are using the specific ingredients derived from the mushroom called northern truffle. We found it in Norway, and it was used in the traditional Viking medicine for hundreds of years, thousands of years ago, as a painkiller, because it can bind pain receptors and it can bind redness receptors. And we have a lot of science behind it, Also, in these products, we are using specific probiotics, lactobacillus, and we are using prebiotic, restoring the healthy microbiome and reducing the skin sensitivity. And we use these unique sake probiotics in our mask, which are extremely good for sensitive skin. Also, classic dexpantinol, centella, and Skin Essential, the new peptide, which calms down the skin and reduces the skin reaction, reduces the skin sensitivity. So you can see results. Results are speaking for themselves. These are pictures taken in the winter time in Ukraine before the war. And they just asked this nice girl, after 5 weeks of treatment, go out. It was like -20. You can see the snow on her neck. And she stayed about 10 minutes outdoor. And her skin wasn't even pink because this northern truffle mushroom just binded the receptors and she's not reactive anymore. And we have a lot of before and after, especially from northern country, like this one you can see from Norway. Clinical case of rosacea, sufficiently and successfully treated in 5 weeks' time. And once again, home active care. Please offer to your clients, to your patients suffering from redness and rosacea, Red-Apax concentrate to use day and night, and to maintain results and to maintain their skin calm, Red-Apax mask. Another innovative, revolutionary, and very unusual treatment called Eu-Seb. Eu in Greek means good, and Seb it means sebum. So the whole idea to recreate the good sebum, which will calm down the skin inflammation, which will restore the skin health. So I don't exfoliate the skin. I don't want the skin renew completely like all this harsh traditional treatment do. I want the skin to heal itself with the help of the microbiome and with the help of retinol-like ingredients acting very selectively, interacting only with hyperactive sebum glands. So the whole idea is to culture our skin bacteria, or in acne, they are clearly wild and uncultured. So I love these pictures of Gemma Correll, and I love it. So let our bacteria discuss opera and literature between them and do not fight each other. What we are using to make them do so? First of all, we are using very specific retinol and retinoic acid-like ingredients which interact selectively with sebocytes receptors involved in the 5-alpha reductase expression and the sebum production. So we reduce the sebum production by 30% in the first 2 weeks after starting the treatment. It is exactly what retinol does, but with no off-retinol side effects, because it's natural, it's derived from stem cells of maclura plant, it's derived from avocado, surprise, and it acts much more gently, delicately, but very efficiently. Another thing we use, there are noni plant stem cells from Indonesia. These stem cells are able to slow down and suppress the growth of Cutibacterium acnes, which is clearly, it's well proven and scientifically backed that Cutibacterium acnes, overgrowth of these bacteria creates the acne inflammation in all kinds of acne, from teenagers acne until hormonal acne in adult people. So when you can suppress the growth of pathogenous strains of Cutibacterium acnes, you suppress the acne very much. And we found these nori stem cells able to do so. And actually, an in vitro research, it shows that it suppresses the growth of Cutibacterium acnes by 92% in first 24 hours. So you clearly can see improvement in the first days after you start the treatment. And also we are using prebiotics, our favorite Bio-E. coli, which is the perfect food for beneficial microflora and which is absolutely non-eatable for the poor Cutibacterium acnes. So we just restore the population to the healthy population, and this product is proven to be able not only fight the acne itself, also it helps to get rid of biofilms. So it is active in chronic acne. It is active for adult acne treatment. You can use it even for people who tried everything and desperate about the chronic acne persisting for 10 years. It works. So you should be consistent. Consistency is the key in the acne treatment. And we are using a lot of anti-inflammatory plant extract, like chamomile, aloe barbadensis, mushroom extract called agaricon from Canada, which is reducing pores and provides the anti-inflammatory effect. And also there are green tea and algae extract, so Eu-Seb therapy. It is first in the board prebiotic and probiotic therapy. We are using here peptides. We are using here a lot of plant extracts, plant stem cells, retinol-like ingredients, but what we are not using. I don't use benzoyl peroxide. I don't use retinol. I don't use any kind of hydroxy acids. So it is not harmful for the skin at all. You will not see this redness. You will not see the sensitization. It's suitable for all kinds of skin, including very sensitive and traumatized skin. And it just creates very beautiful results, which, once again, scientifically proven, and there are research published about our therapy. So Eu-Seb treatment really suppress and inhibits harmful and unwanted bacteria species like Cutibacterium acnes. And it protects the beneficial microflora and restores and optimizes the skin microbiome, restoring the skin health. And also it moisturizes the skin and restores natural skin barrier function. So they are both short-term and long-term improvement in the skin health. And we have, once again, a lot of before and after results, and I'm sure when you will start to use Eu-Seb therapy, with the first patients, you will get fabulous before and after, because it's probably the easiest therapy to get before and after pictures, because when you get rid of inflammation, when you reduce the amount of comedones on the skin, it is such a clear improvement. It's a life-changing treatment. It's really improves the life quality, not only the skin quality. So you can see there are 5 weeks of treatments, even with severe cases of acne, when for some reason Roacutan therapy was impossible. We can get results. It takes time, so it took about 3 months, and the therapist continued the treatment until 6 months, but results are there. And also it can be combined with Roacutan therapy, which is unique, because Roacutan, you know, has the side effect called retinoid dermatitis, which makes the skin very vulnerable and very fragile. But Eu-Seb therapy can be used even in a combination with Roacutan in severe cases of acne if you need it. And once again, home active care. So please think about it. Consistency is the key. I recommend to use Eu-Seb concentrate day and night for at least 5 weeks since your very first professional treatment. The very best way is to offer 5 treatments in a 5 weeks time. Also, I recommend to combine it with a blue light therapy if you have the opportunity. But if your client or patients cannot come to the clinic every week, once again, you perform the treatment and you recommend to use Eu-Seb concentrate twice a day, every day for at least 5 weeks, and to use Eu-Seb mask once a week or twice a week if they want it. And our big classic, Arma-Lift treatment. It is an age-well treatment, which is based on the idea that we can restore and maintain the sensitivity of fibroblasts and keratinocytes, all our skin cells, for estrogens, even when the estrogens level is declining. This approach, called selective estrogen receptors modulation. So we don't change the hormones. We don't use any hormones. We just change the skin cells' response to hormones. So they respond to estrogen even if the hormonal level is lower. Also, we are using here specific ingredients like stem cells. Once again, I love stem cells. And we use here epidermal growth factor, which is renowned to be not only stimulating for fibroblasts and boosting collagen synthesis, but also it maintains the population of stem cells in our skin and in fat tissue. So it really helps the skin to improve the regeneration and to control the senescence. So it's, shortly speaking, it prolongs the cell's active life and it slows down the skin aging on the DNA level, on the cellular level. What we are using here, apple stem cells from Utwiller Spacklauber apple found in the Swiss mountains. They are very rich in specific stem cells, full of cytokines, known to be able to stimulate fibroblasts and keratinocytes to boost the production of collagen of the first and fourth types, which is essential for the young skin. These types of collagen, they even called youth collagen. Also, we are using here the metabiotic resveratrol. It's resveratrol derived from the red grapes, but biofermented with wine-making bacteria. I believe you could feel the difference between red grape juice and red wine, right? It's exactly the same about this ingredient. It's actually the wine on your skin stimulating estrogen receptors. That's what we use for this selective estrogen receptor stimulation. And also we use in concentrate and mask epidermal growth factors, one of the most efficient peptides, boosting all protein synthesis, slowing down the skin aging in the deep, activating apoptosis of senescent skin cells. And this epidermal growth factor is derived from Australian wild tobacco. And it's absolutely skin identical. It's exactly the same molecules that our body uses for the regeneration. Only God knows why wild tobacco needs it. But it was found and we are happy to use it. And also this mask provides an extreme level of the moisturization of the skin and helps to restore the skin elasticity and the tonus, because here we are using the amino acid called arginine, which is really helping to contract the small face muscles to tonify the deep layers of the skin. And mask is brightening. I'm using alpha-arbutin here to brighten the skin and to control the pigmentation, because, unfortunately, the skin pigmentation is one of age-related skin changes. And you can get amazing results. Look, again, Bella Salon from Australia, thank you so much. In 1 hour time, you can see incredible difference. And in 5 weeks time, it's literally the changed face. It is a changed life. You can ask your distributor, your manager to provide you with before and after pictures. We have even pictures of 80 years old women who responded so well to this kind of treatment. And the wrinkles been reduced, the skin elasticity been improved in just 5 weeks time. And you can offer to younger patients as well. And you can see results with younger patients like in their 40. It's so easy. You can offer one treatment like a red carpet treatment to get rid of this fatigue of the skin and to boost the anti-aging changes, to block these age-related changes, especially stress-related. And obviously, home care. Arma-Lift concentrate. I vividly recommend to use Arma-Lift concentrate from the first time you patients, you client, yourself, feel the first sign of the menopause, like changes of menstrual cycles, some kind of changes of the mood and other symptoms. Please use it at least once a day, better at night time, because it will change the sensitivity of estrogen receptors to your cells. So when estrogen level will decline, it will prevent these dramatic changes of skin elasticity and the tonus. Because untreated female skin in the first 3 years of menopause can lose until 20, 25, 27% of collagen. Do not lose this collagen. You should use estrogen receptors modulator treatments. And Arma-Lift, it was probably one of the very first selective estrogen modulator treatment in the whole world. It's very efficient and it is safe. It's absolutely natural. So please use it at least once a day, since the time the first sign of menopause you noticed, and you can use it all the time if you want it. And we have the fabulous range of anti-age, age-well products and treatment, but Arma-Lift, it is our big age-well foundation. And Arma-Lift mask, once a week, multi-awarded mask, loved by everyone, not only firming, lifting, and anti-aging, but also brightening. And finally, the last but not least, our big bestseller, Hydra-Fill treatment, used for all kinds of red carpet events around the world. In 35 countries over the world, Hydra-Fill mask and Hydra-Fill treatment, it is a choice of makeup artists and A-list stars to look beautifully perfect in photo shoot and on the red carpet. So how it works? It decreases the skin permeability exactly like we do with Red-Apax treatment, because it is a treatment for dry skin. It is a treatment which hydrates the skin in all 3 dimensions. It moisturizes the skin very deeply and it restores the skin capacity to hold water in the superficial layer. So it immediately plumps the skin, will change the whole, would get the whole impact and change the skin texture. Also, it suppresses the inflammation, increasing the water amount in the epidermis, rebalances the lipid barrier. We use very specific probiotics here, and restores microbiome, restores a natural renewal process, and restores the healthy pigmentation once again. That's a lot of science behind this treatment. Obviously, we use the hyaluronic acid here, but not just the hyaluronic acid. The 3 different types of hyaluronic acid: short chain, mid chain, long chain. So we try to hold the water in every layer of the skin. But not only hyaluronic acid, but also new probiotics, stimulating the growth of water-holding bacteria and suppressing the growth of Pityrosporum ovale, it's Malassezia fungi, which is known to be responsible for desquamation of the skin. So we just eliminate them from the skin and restore the skin water-holding microbiome in total. Also, we are using specific prebiotics here and new ingredients called water magnet. When you apply this ingredient on the skin, it's used ionic forces, ionic powers to keep water molecules in the deep skin layer. So it's plump the skin and it's not only moisturized, it fills wrinkles. So you see, there are new Lipo-Cyte prebiotics, Fucocer, Aquaxil probiotics from xylitol, and Arctalis prebiotic, the real probiotic living bacterial culture found in the Arctic Sea, which is extremely moisturizing. Actually, this kind of bacteria, they call extremophile because they can live in extreme conditions. So it can help your skin to hold water, even if climate conditions are extreme around you. When the air is dry, when the air is cold or hot, or the atmosphere is very windy. And we are using a lot of water-holding ingredients in the mask as well, including gluconolactone, carrageenan, skin essential calming peptide, and also tranexamic acid, which is anti-inflammatory and brightening. You will see both of tranexamic acid and alpha-arbutin in our new brightening Luminoderm solution, which you know more when you watch home care training. But we use them in Arma-Lift treatment and Hydra-Fill treatment because dry skin, just like aged skin, always hyperpigmented, has some troubles with pigmentation. So we should act globally, not only moisturize the skin, but to go in all three dimensions. And the texture of the skin changed dramatically. Hydra-Fill, it is the most difficult treatment to get a picture because you just look beautiful. Your skin just look absolutely perfectly healthy. That's all about the skin texture. But just imagine, you can look every day like A-list celebrities look on the red carpet event. So you should try it. And Hydra-Fill concentrate full of prebiotics, probiotics, hyaluronic acid of all sizes for the home care and our multi-awarded, most best-selling Hydra-Fill mask, which you should get in your closet in your bathroom, just in case. Because one day you need to look perfect in 20 minutes time, and Hydra-Fill mask will help you with. So, a few words, how we combine our 6 of professional treatments with different kind of devices, machines, machine-assisted treatment. First, it is dermabrasion, very popular. I prefer Hydra or Aqua dermabrasion when you use for dermabrasion the water-infused device. And there are many of them on the market. It's just get rid of dead cells from the skin surface, but the difference between abrasive dermabrasion, mechanical dermabrasion with mechanical particles like abrasive sand, and aqua or hydra dermabrasion, and hydra and aqua dermabrasion, it's much more gentle. And it's suitable for sensitive skin. It's suitable for pregnant and breastfeeding women. So it is my first choice. How to introduce dermabrasion in the professional Meder treatment? Easy. You introduce dermabrasion between the second step, which is exfoliation with our double action probiotic mask and the peel, and the third step, so before applying antioxidant serum. You perform the cleansing, which is number 1. You exfoliate the skin with probiotics. You wash the peel mask off the skin. You perform the dermabrasion. And after the dermabrasion, you continue, you apply the antioxidant serum, and you go with all steps following the protocol. Only one exception, please don't perform dermabrasion on the rosacea patients. It is a big mistake. Rosacea skin should be left intact. It is a big dermatological no. Despite some dermatologists offer this kind of treatment to their patients, it is not in guideline. So please, you can introduce dermabrasion, Hydra-Dermabrasion, in 5 of our treatments: Myo-Fix, Lipo-Oval, Eu-Seb, Arma-Lift, Hydra-Fill, but not in the Red-Apax. Another, it's my very favorite, microcurrent therapy. When I started to practice, I used microcurrent therapy, and I continue to use microcurrent therapy more than 30 years later. I use it on myself for every week. I like it because it's physiological. It's just a low level electrical current, very similar to the electrical activity which our human cells, skin cells, produced in our healthy life. And it is very low voltage and amperage. So the stimulation, it's less than 1 milliampere. So the stimulation is very physiological, very gentle. But in the same time, it increases the level of adenosine triphosphate, which is our energy money in our body. It's our big energy dollars. So it increases the level, and our body our skin cells become rich, energetic, and very active. And it helps to improve the circulation. It helps to repair tissues, and it helps to enhance skin texture. You can perform microcurrent therapy on the top of the mask. And here I took the picture from our partners, Myo-Lift in America. And it's absolutely amazing device. We are using it in our clinics, so I vividly recommend Myo-Lift in professional treatment and also for the home care. And third kind of therapy, which I love, that's a light therapy, which we call LED therapy. So we have different kinds of lights used in the professional aesthetic treatments as well, but light therapy is used in medicine very largely. It can be used in ophthalmology, neurology, arthrology. It's used for the pain treatment and for different kinds of treatment. In aesthetics, we use mostly blue light, which is 420 nanometers wave. We use red light, 633 nanometers, and we use infrared, which is a longer waves, 833 nanometers. So what does it do? What does it make to your skin? Blue light, 420 nanometers, eliminates acne because it eliminates Cutibacterium acne from the skin, and it is anti-inflammatory. So blue light we recommend to use in Eu-Seb therapy and Red-Apax therapy. Red light, wave 633 nanometers. It is anti-aging because it's stimulating. It boosts the collagen synthesis. And finally, the infrared, the longest wave, it activates the regeneration and tissues metabolism. So also can be used for all age-related changes. And red and infrared, the best choice for Arma-Lift treatment, obviously. So blue light, please use with Eu-Seb and Red-Apax therapy. We are using bamboo fibers in our masks, which are semi-transparent for the light, so you can use LED therapy on the top of our mask, or you can use before applying the mask, after applying the concentrate. Another type of therapy, red light, please, Hydra-Fill and Myo-Fix will be the best choice. And finally, infrared therapy, Arma-Lift and Lipo-Oval, because you should go deep with Arma-Lift and especially with the Lipo-Oval, infrared with Lipo-Oval. And if you can add also microcurrent therapy, it will be absolutely fantastic, fabulous treatment, which sculpts the face immediately and literally changes the face in one treatment time. And obviously, thermal assistant therapy, now it is very popular, the thermal energy used for stimulation of skin cells. So the whole idea to use high temperature to activate the synthesis of proteins called chaperone, the thermal shock proteins. And the chaperones, they activate the collagen production, creating the firmness and the skin and restoring the skin elasticity. But dermal response to the thermal energy is very individual. So you should be very careful when you choose patient for your radiofrequency therapy, laser therapy, and other thermal assisted therapy, because it's not so easy. Why I love microcurrent therapy and light therapy so much? Because they're efficient, physiological, and very safe. Thermal assisted therapy, you should take care with. And there are a lot of success factors. So I just put it on the list, the thing you should think about before incorporating radiofrequency therapy or laser therapy in your Meder professional treatments. How healthy is your patient? If the answer is not perfectly healthy, probably thermal assisted therapy is not the best choice. Hormonal status. If the hormonal status is unbalanced, once again, it can be very tricky. Stress level. When the stress level is higher, microcurrent therapy and LED therapy will help to reduce stress-related changes in the skin. Thermal assistant therapy, it will be opposite, because high stress level can really reverse the effect of thermal shock. Lifestyle, smoking, alcohol, drugs, unhealthy lifestyle choices can very much impact the effect of thermal assisted therapy. Health and nutrition. If your patient is not eating healthily, if they don't have enough of vitamins, minerals, water, or proteins in their diet, the skin will not respond, because you cannot boost protein synthesis from nothing. You cannot build collagen from the junk food. To build collagen, you need to eat the real food. So another thing to think about. And obviously, the age-related changes, how deep they are, because at some point the skin will not respond for the heat stimulation. And it is not the best choice of therapy for people with very mature skin, like for people in 70 plus, 75 plus demographic. They still respond to peptides in topical treatments. We have amazing results with 80 plus patients with Arma-Lift treatment. They still respond very much to microcurrent therapy. They still respond to light energy, but thermal energy can be too much for them. It can burn them skin and not heal their skin. And also senescence, it should be on lower level, and the microcirculation health. Once again, microcurrent therapy improves the microcirculation, and thermal assisted therapy demands the perfect healthy microcirculation. So please be very careful. The best patients for energy assisted treatment is healthy male or female patient. It's female patient in the very early menopause, when the stress is under control, when they are living healthy life, when they have a healthy nutrition, when they're not smoking, not drinking, and the skin microcirculation is already perfect. So probably you did something to improve the skin microcirculation. Then you ask yourself how often you meet this kind of people in the real life. The answer is it's not so much, but we still have our Meder professional treatment, all 6 of them, and you still have microcurrent therapy and light therapy to offer to everyone. And what is amazing and can be offered to all kinds of patients with a lot of success. So just to think about it, just remember then if you make this choice with energy-assisted treatment, you should prepare your patient for the treatment. And I always strongly recommend to prepare your patients with our home active care and with our professional treatment. Please don't start laser or radiofrequency therapy from scratch. The skin and deep tissue should be prepared. It should be, you should be sure that your patient is healthy. You should know the antioxidant status. You should know the hormonal status. You should know everything about lifestyle and nutrition. And if you take this decision, it is a specific active care for the best preparation of the skin for this high intensity treatment. So please always include cleanser and the antioxidant serum in their routine at least 2 weeks before the first treatment. It is very important because they help to restore the healthy skin barrier and to restore the water holding capacity of the skin and improve the antioxidant status very significantly. For menopausal women, please, selective estrogen receptors therapy, Arma-Lift, concentrate, and mask. If your patient is prone to puffiness and or has some fat excess in the subdermal tissue, Lipo-Oval, concentrate, and mask at least 2 weeks before the first treatment. If you see then the age-related changes, they are quite prominent, please use Vital Long Oil. You will know more about it in the home care training. And skin dryness, don't forget about Hydra-Fill treatment at least 2 weeks before the first treatment, and please offer Hydra-Fill professional treatment as well. It is absolutely game changer. And Arma-Lift treatment, it is the best treatment to combine with all kinds of high intensity treatment designed to combat age-related changes. And it will help you to achieve the very best results in Switzerland in using the innovative ingredients, peptide, stem cells, prebiotics, probiotics, growth factors, and also alpine water in all of our products, because for me, the water is precious ingredient. Alpine water is a natural probiotic. And we are leading in biohacking skincare, and we create products which are highly efficient. You can see results immediately after the very first treatment, but they are pregnancy safe, breastfeeding safe, sun safe. You can use all of our professional treatment in the summer without intensifying the sun protection, and they're very inclusive. And you have high hygiene standards, minimum of preservatives, and believe me, we are environmentally conscious. We do a lot to be environmentally conscious, and we are using fully recyclable packaging. Thank you so much for your attention. And please, if you have any question, join your manager, distributor's office, and if you pose very difficult questions, believe me, they find me and they will ask me and I will answer you. Thank you.